All right. We'll be doing a voice memo right now. We'll see if that works. So is the question as to what trucks or what is allowed?
It's allowed. To me, that seems excessive for a resident to have so many trucks and trailers. I'm just curious
It would,
what is allowed or what, if there's anything.
yeah. So a major B home occupation is permitted to, let me pull it up really quick, is permitted to have so much space on their property used for the use of the business. And I could see the concern with this if it was just the one piece of property, but where he's using his acre piece of property that's right behind him as well for the storage of the vehicles. Okay, so if you go to, I'm sorry, Ms. Greenwood's excellent at pulling this stuff up on the screen, but for our 1726-4 major home occupation, under number 11, the allowable number and size of vehicles and equipment used by the home occupation shall be determined by the Planning Commission. Only one vehicle over 22 feet shall be in the home, and vehicles over 22 feet in length, including trailers, shall not be parked on the street nor within a yard abutting a street. And then they're not allowed. Uh-oh, they just restarted. I bet you they restarted. Where did it go? So he is allowed to have one vehicle over 22 feet that shall be stored at the home occupation. And then anything over that, obviously the property is supposed to assume or absorb all of the equipment. And with this situation, I wasn't too worried about extra equipment just because that property clear in the back can take that property. Let's see, I'm just trying to read what the rest of it. Where did it go? That's a good question. So they cannot, the home occupation shall not occupy no more than 5% of the lot area. So if we are going by just the one piece of property, 5% of the 14,000 square feet, he's not able to have or use more than that, which would be the 700 square feet, 14. Am I doing my math right? So he'd be able to have about 7,000. That's half of it. Mm-hmm. So it would be 700, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, 700 feet of his property could be used for the business, but because he does have that additional piece of property in the back, which is a full acre.
So the application lists just the lot size for, I guess, the house.
Yes.
But should we be extending the conditional use to the acre as well and back? That he's going to be parking his vehicles there?
We could do that very easily.
Yeah, I think
So add it, instead of doing the conditional use for,
just for the residential lot, we would also include
so we would do for 676 East and then the address or the parcel number.
I'm guessing that acre in the back doesn't look like it has separate street frontage.
Correct. There's no frontage to that piece of property, right? To the 676.
For the property behind the home, does that back property have street frontage?
Trying to pull it
I'm
up on the.
sorry, I got an ear infection, I don't hear
I
very
know,
well.
you've been super sick. If you'll go back to the map, the county map, it does not look as if there's.
It is in two separate parcels, but it is,
Can you hear me?
yeah.
They're asking if that back piece of property has any access to the road.
No,
No, only through the existing property
Yes, through my driveway. Sorry about that.
So I think it would be okay to add, so the 676 East and the parcel number.
Yeah, point that out, someone's using back. And then, given that, I think with the use of that parcel as well as the existing property, I think, it does say here that we can determine the number and size of vehicles. It does limit us to only one vehicle over 22 feet. But we can certainly allow other vehicles and trailers.
Within that property.
Yeah. How long is a pickup truck?
A pickup truck's usually 18 feet. Hey Siri.
Depends on how big the cab
I could go out and measure mine.
No, it's all good. It's too cold to go out there.
It's about 18 feet.
Uh-huh. What did I mean, do I know my trucks or what? I said 18.
All right, this says full-size trucks can
I'll
be
go
over
right below where it
22
says start
feet long.
slideshow. There's just the tab. It's not a button.
They're most, it just says most freight trucks are usually 10 to 26.
Full-size pickup, it says, is around 18.4 feet. Length can be from 16 to 20 feet, so I think we're probably good that they're under 20 feet.
Oh, what about the green thing up at the top?
And right now, the trucks are parked in front because you're working with adding on to the acre in the back, building the acre in the back.
I am.
Okay, but the trucks are parked in front right now?
They're parked in the back right now, in the very far back.
Okay.
So,
So we just want to add that additional.
two trucks and three trailers.
I think with the additional property for parking and that we don't have any evidence of impacts to the neighborhood, I would be comfortable approving
Yeah.
this.
And I think we ought to specify that in the
In the motion.
motion to approve.
So with the property and then the parcel, I'm okay with it. I mean, I think it absorbs all of his equipment that he has, and his neighbors had an opportunity to, call, and there hasn't been a problem, so.
Well, and I'm glad we looked at the code, but I really think the code allows it, like we're allowed, especially since there's two lots and we are allowed to set the number of vehicles. And as far as the percentage of the amount of the lot, that all of the things kind of work here from my point of view.
Nick, did you have that parcel number? Or is it
Yes.
the seasonal that would be the?
The parcel number is going to be 11115010.
With that, Mr. Chair, I move to approve the conditional use permit for a major B home occupation for Cinnamon Creek Construction located at 676 East Center Street and include parcel number 11-115-0110 with no additional conditions.
I'll second.
All right, motion on the table. Any discussion on the proposal? Okay, is there a vote?
Aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Fine.
All right. Oh, sorry.
Did we get, Paul, did we get your vote?
I did vote affirmatively, sorry.
Okay.
Yes. Slow.
Nation. All right, motion passes. Thank you.
And then I was just going to tell you, for those of you, the two of you that have gone already, and then for Kyle, I will be sending you guys a conditional use letter just saying that the motion has been through, the vote's good, you've got that, and then I will finish the approval of your business license tonight. I think, are we still waiting on the state from Doppel for your general contractor? Do we have all that? It's yours that we're, okay. Okay, great. You're welcome to stay as long as you'd like. We're clearly putting on a very good show tonight. Or not. You're struggling. I know, are we going to get fired? The one night our boss is not here, everything falls apart, you guys. Okay.
Yeah, we can't hear you, so.
That's true. Does everyone wave at the cameras too? I think they restarted the system, so hopefully that was enough. But okay, we are moving along to item number 5. This is fun. Just another conditional use permit in line. Here we go. This is Kyle Kerb. He's the owner of K&R Coatings. He is located on 382 South Wellington Drive, which is zoned RA. And he is a general contractor. Once again, as a general contractor, all of his equipment, all of his business and everything will be off-site. The home is just used for administrative uses. So it's not a base of operations. Is this the only business, or do you have another business there's several others?
I believe they're called K&R something else, though. They're not K&R Coatings. It's the only one listed under the business registry.
So
And
you
it was registered there after I registered it.
so there are others.
There's K&R other whatever. But K&R
That's because when I started looking for it, I was like, oh, I didn't know if this was the right one. But there will be no impact of the residential character to the neighborhood, and all of business will be conducted off-site. A sign was placed, and we did have one phone call. Also, it was from the HOA authorities, and they were very happy to hear that this was not something that they were going to have to enforce. So, lucky to live in it. Yeah, right? I know, it would have been really awkward tonight. So, staff is recommending approval of this conditional use permit located at 382 South Wellington Drive with any conditions that Planning Commission feel are necessary and based on the standards of our Kaysville City Code 17-30-8.
Thank you. Any questions from the applicant? This one also seems very straightforward.
I will answer what his question was on the first business. Same thing. All tools and whatnot will be in a storage unit offsite. And most employees are going to report either there or to the job site themselves. I say most, there's only me and one other, so all of them. So,
Yeah, I think this is great for you, and I don't see any other conditions I feel like we would need to.
and if any of you need services, waterproofing a deck or garage,
An gratuitous plug
I might
there.
as well, right?
You have all his information, you know right where to find him.
You know where to live.
Mr. Chairman,
Yep.
I would make a motion that we approve the conditional use permit for a major home occupation for K&R Coatings, Kyle Kerb, located at 382 South Wellington Drive. Noting there would be findings in the staff report, and recommend approval.
Second that.
Any comments? Okay, you guys have a vote?
Aye.
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 Motion is approved.
Thank you, Councilman. Appreciate it.
So Chair, I'd just like to add really quick. Part of my job is getting to interact with these business owners, and I actually really have enjoyed the conversation and their willingness to be compliant with the city, as well as just like excited to get going and doing business. So it's really a fun part of my job to get to meet business owners and at least help be part of a little bit of their dream, get going, and don't want to be at the hinder to the process. So anyway, thanks for being great to work with you guys.
I don't mean to plug for a minute.
Oh, but go ahead.
My goodness, he's very helpful, very communicative, really went
Yeah,
beyond answering questions.
Yeah, great to.
Fantastic. Yeah, thank you. Good stuff. Well, we have a little backlog here of minutes to approve. Number 6, approval of minutes from December 12th. Last year.
Yeah, you guys are good. Thank
Any
you.
issues with the minutes?
Just that they were long.
That was a long
Whose fault is that? Sorry, I said it. No, they've been, yeah.
Okay. Motion to approve minutes? We need, I guess we need an official motion.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes from December 12th, 2024.
Second.
Okay, we'll do a group vote, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Very good. Now, approval of minutes from January 9th, our last meeting, 2 weeks ago. It's also kind of a long meeting.
Motion to approve the minutes of January 9th, 2025.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
I'm gonna abstain because
Oh.
I was not there.
You just made next week's minutes longer.
Do not, just vote, dang it, Erin, excuse me, Commissioner.
All right, other matters. Proclamation.
I think just a handful of things. One was just a kind of brief update on the status of the CRA. We're currently working on finding a new date for the open house that the city is going to host. And so more information will be shared about that when it's available. Our next meeting will have 2 conditional use permits and 1 text amendment. The conditional use permits will be for EMC signs, and then we'll have another resident submitted text amendment proposal. And then I think the only other thing was just checking to see what Wolf had to say about the status of the legislature and if anything is coming up.
Well, there's not a lot happening yet. It's, I mean, it's just gearing up. There are a handful of bills that, I think bills haven't come out yet. So we're still waiting anxiously.
Well, you keep us posted, so we don't have to sit and watch it. I mean, we'd love to watch it every day. But keep us posted. We do get lots of phone calls in regards to IADUs and the external ADUs.
I've gotten 2 in January already.
Yeah, it's been pretty, it's definitely our largest inquiry as to when and how and why not. And
We just need to see if they legislate anything.
so,
All right, next meeting will be the 15th, correct?
Yes.
so far we've got 2 conditional use permits and 1 text amendment to go on the agenda. So we've been busy. Everyone else is slowing down and we're like, everything's picking up for our department. So Commissioner Summercorn, you have something?
Well, we're on the 15th of February?
13th.
Oh, 13th, right. Okay.
Yes.
Day before.
Yes, we'll have a lovely meeting with love. See what I did there? All right.
All right, that's it. Then, got a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
All right.
Thanks, everybody.
Good job. We home by 8. What?
Did the sound ever turn on?
No. Shoot.